Phil Rossner is a musician, a meditator, and a meditation teacher and a mindfulness teacher. Writer and media consultant, he has a huge heart for community and it's filled with compassion. I know him personally. He has been very active over the last 30 years as a volunteer for local and international organizations and is on the steering committee of the Sooke Regional Multi-Belief Initiative, whose present mandate is to see Sooke, BC become a center of compassion through Sooke Council's official recognition and implementation of an international Charter of Rights. Let's welcome Phil Rossner. So Phil, I understand there are about 400, I was surprised, communities around the globe that have already adopted this International Charter for Compassion. Please tell us where this idea came from and how it supports the notion of living in a one planet community.
Yeah, well, you know, starting off tonight, the band started off with Revolution, right?
Yeah.
And of course, John Lennon's message was, we want to change the world, you know. And of course, we all do. And so there was a lady out there, she's a renowned author, a religious historian. Mm-hmm. Her name's Karen Armstrong. And she knew that, you know, people were getting frustrated. They didn't know what to do. They wanted to change things, see some positive change. And so through her work, she went and she did a TED Talk, and she won the TED Award for her talk in 2008. And it was all about what she had learned through all the research that she had done. And the core of it was to for everybody to use the golden rule. Treat others as you would like to be treated. So she put out this challenge during the TED Talk and said, we would like feedback from everybody based on this golden rule, and we would like to set up what we want to call a charter of compassion. So they got feedback from all over the world, and I think it was in 2009, a year later, the Council for Consciousness, which was, I think, part of her group, they basically amassed all this information and they came up with this Charter of Compassion. And as I say, the core of the charter is, you know, the golden rule.
Well, Sooke has a really big heart-based community as it is. So how is this going to change things?
Well, it's something that is kind of comes across the board, you know. It happens in business, it happens in everyday life, it happens with our community organizations. You know, if you bring about this golden rule, it can cause real changes, because in a lot of situations, you know, everybody is so caught up in the me, right? In the egocentric point of view, that they kind of forget what's happening around them. They forget the needs of the other person. And so to bring about this charter, it can cause, you know, it can really help engender a great, effective, peaceful community.
And was it hard to get it adopted?
It's not really totally adopted yet. There was kind of a pathway that we went through. And so what we did is last year in March of 2017, we got together with a group of people. We had Shirley Alphonse from the Sooke Nation, and a bunch of people from all different segments of the community. And we got together, and it was kind of a working situation where we broke into groups, and we talked about different aspects with regards to what became the Sooke Regional Multi-Belief Initiative, okay? And from that, there's about an 8-core group that meets on a monthly basis, and we've been kind of moving this along, and part of this, of course, is the Charter for Compassion. And most recently, one of our members, Mark Ziegler, he made a presentation to the Sooke Council, and they just loved it, and it was beautiful. So what we're doing now is we're setting up another kind of open program in the fall of this year to meet again with all the segments of society so that we can come up with a community action plan, or no, actually a compassionate action plan, with the important word being action.
Wow. And talking about action and community action, you're embody it, and we'll be hearing from another group doing just that. So thank you so much, Phil.
Thank you.